It's story time from Japanese history. Alright, in this session we're going to talk about the Akabeko of Aizu Wakamatsu. And Akabeko is literally red cow. Beko is in a local dialect. And there's a bit of a fun story about the origin of the Akabeko. So the story goes that back in the early 9th century, so roughly 807, construction is underway on the temple Enzoji, and a cow wanders into this temple site and refuses to leave. And she just stays and assists with temple construction, which of course would be a huge benefit, having a strong draft animal to help move the lumber and such. And so she stays until the temple is completed, and then there's two ways this story ends. One is, as soon as the temple is completed, she immediately turns to stone and gives her soul to the Buddha. That's a bit tragic. I mean, it's hooray that the cow ascended, but I feel a little bad that she turned to stone immediately upon completing her labors. The other story is that she stayed on as a resident of the temple, and I feel like that's a little bit better. She could still have a happy ending, just get to enjoy the temple she made a little bit. But either way, that's the tale of the original red cow. So fast forward several centuries, and a new lord, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, comes in 1590 to Aizu, and he hears about this local legend of the red cow, and so he asked toy makers to make a little red cow toy, and it caught on and it spread, and so everyone in the area started having these little red cow toys for their children. So if you remember in the smallpox talk, we talked about the color red being associated with smallpox, both and especially as a preventative or as a treatment. And when a smallpox outbreak happened, the way I was told the story is people noticed that the kids with the red cow toys tended to have better outcomes than the kids without red cow toys. Now, we could go with any number of reasons this might be the case, but the point is, red cow toys are a cheap treatment, right? So we got red cow toys. And so this red cow toy became associated with protection from sickness. And so it became a popular toy or a charm to carry for preventatives. And of course, it became iconic to Aizu and to Fukushima. And so if you go today, you will see countless red cow items. So anything you want with a red cow, you can have. But the classic Akabeko toy is painted red cow with a little bobblehead action. And so I'm just going to close with this little Akabeko video.
Konnichiwa, 僕、赤べだよ。合図を楽しんでね。赤べこ音頭聞いてみる？とことこ合図はいいとこだって。こんにちは。
So I hope you enjoyed the history of the Akabeko of Aizu. Thanks for hanging out for another story time from Japanese history.